today we're doing a mock test with tell him your name.
Rachel.
Right, Rachel, tell him how many lessons you've had.
I've probably had like 50 plus hours. I've been doing it for a very, very long time.
Yeah, and tell him where you come from.
I'm going from Newcastle.
Newcastle. And how many lessons have you had with me? Oh, look at that.
I think like around like 5, 6.
Yeah, she had some bad habits of getting rid of Mummy. Hopefully.
Yep.
She's going to attempt her first smoke test, and if she does really well, she's going to get herself a cancellation. You want sat nav? Have any questions before we start?
I know. It's alright.
Right. Have you watched any of the mock test videos?
Yeah, I have.
Right. So you're going to be out for 38 to 40 minutes, depending on traffic. Taking in various traffic and road conditions. One manoeuvre you practice with the instructor, possibly the control stop. Throughout the drive, I like to follow the road ahead. Can you see that all right? At all times, unless you're directed by signs and markings, or unless you're going to turn, which I will do in good time. Tell me if that comes off. Is that all right for you?
Yeah.
Right, one question. How would you know it's appropriate on your looking brake system?
It should light up with a red light on the dashboard.
Good. Right, we're going to get the manoeuvre done straight away. She's going to show you how to beer park, aren't you? So all yours. Good luck. Concentrate and drive smoothly when you're ready.
It's okay. Oh, press start. Okay, so
That one there, see it? That's the one we want to reverse in.
so I'll stop it. Use this one as a reference then.
Oh, my camera's fell over.
Do you want me to stop?
No, just carry on. Damn. That'll look funny, won't it?
Stop. Is it alright if I just check?
Yeah, sure.
Could you open your side please as well?
Yep. There you go.
And you want me in this middle one?
Yeah. Anyone will do, just get me into rear. I think the camera will lost the camera.
Oops. Drive into this one kind of, and then reverse back. Oh, I'm confused now, so there's more space that side.
Any building.
Okay. So we go that way. Check your side.
Yeah, is it front end in?
Yeah.
Sure.
What, the front?
Yes, is it in?
I'll move back a bit. It's okay.
You happy with that?
Just double check. I'm close to this side, but I think I'm in.
You're in? We'll have a quick look just to be on the safe side. And if it's over the white line, you're toast.
Am I in? Oh,
if you
hate it. Oh, okay.
Right, if you turn left, right out of here, sorry.
Do you not want to get the...
Yeah, but turn right first.
Okay.
Rachel, you are lucky that wind blew our camera over us. This would have been very painful to watch on video. Observations, very, very good. Speed, again, lovely speed. Just your accuracy. Now, if you're going to use this 3-line method, when you pull up alongside the bays, make sure you get the same gap every time. So if you're going to stop a metre away from the bays, make sure you stop a metre. Don't do like a foot, then a metre, and then 2 metres. Get the same gap, and the reference point should work every time. But if you change the distance, it changes the reference point. But yeah, you got it in. Now, if I was you, if you're not 100% sure, get out of the car and check yourself, because had a pupil failure the other week. This lad, he reversed the car back. The examiner said, "Are you happy with this?" So he opened the door. He couldn't see the white line, so that means, well, I mustn't be in properly. And he turned around and said to the examiner, "Yeah, I'm happy with it." So the examiner got out of the car, walked round, see it was over the white line, and give him a serious fault. Yep. It's on the sat nav.
I can't... Okay, so this is going to say safe.
Can you see it all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Turn right, St. John's Road.
Show me how you demist the back window.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, A690, Neville's Crossbank.
Second exit.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Serious fault number 1 for you, Rachel. Rachel, this goes down as undue hesitation. As you were approaching the roundabout, there was a lovely gap to go, and you missed that one, so I give you the benefit of the doubt. Then there's another lovely gap to go, and you missed that one. Then you miss the next one, and the cars behind start tooting the horn, and you're holding all the traffic up behind. But you explained why you done it afterwards. So serious fault number 1 goes down as undue hesitation.
Yeah. Oh dear. I just in my head that we're going straight ahead. Oh dear.
After 200 yards, turn right, Darlington Road, then bear right, A167. Turn right, then bear right.
Some lovely driving skills going on here, Rachel. I love how you come up behind this red car and the car nearly stops, but you stop on the rise and brake, finish that off a little bit, gas and clutch, and keep the car moving. I like how you deal with the traffic light system where you sit in the yellow box, see the backup light change and you drive out. These are all good driving skills, Rachel, so well done you.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Serious fault number 2 for you, Rachel. Rachel, this one goes down to driving at appropriate speed. Yeah, you come off the roundabout. I felt you could have just pulled out in second, but you keep it moving. You do the rolling first and keep it going. But this is a 70-mile-per-hour road. Now, you want to get up to 44, 45 miles per hour. Now, I had a pupil fail for this the other week. Lorraine come down here at 45 miles an hour and the examiner give her a serious fault. So if conditions allow, I would have, as soon as you come off the roundabout, Rachel, you should have put your foot down and got up at least 50 miles an hour. I think there was a total of 10 cars that overtook us because you were driving too slow. So off the roundabout, if safe to do so, make a bit more progress, Rachel. Get through them gears a bit quicker than what you did.
A167.
Driver fault number 2, Rachel. Rachel, when you are going straight ahead at a roundabout, do not put a signal on for left. It doesn't serve any purpose. If anything, it confuzzles other road users. People might think you're going to pull in on the left. Now, if the first exit was slightly off to the left, then yeah, stick that signal on. But this is straight ahead, so you do not signal on approach to the roundabout. The only time I would signal when going straight ahead at a roundabout like this is if it's a mini roundabout and you've got oncoming traffic. You pop that signal on for left, and it helps them drive onto the roundabout and block the traffic to the right, making it easier for you to enter the roundabout.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit. After 400 yards, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, A167.
Minor fault number 3, Rachel. C fault number 2. Had there been a car pulled out of one of these side roads, and you could have picked up a serious fault for this signal.
Cross the roundabout and take the first exit. After 200 yards, turn right, Worth Road. Turn right.
Minor fault number 4, Rachel. The signal comes back off and you fail to reapply it. You do the traffic lights well. I've had a few fails here over the years, so well done with that. But when you're pulling off, you're lifting off your clutch just a little bit on the quick side. So you're putting your gas on, which is amazing. But when the car starts to move, just hold it still for a second and you'll move off fantastically smooth. Directly back from here, that's the end of the independent drive.
So that love's like 20 minutes.
Yes, now at the roundabout, turn left. Minor fault number 5, Rachel. You need to look for the timing of the signal. See this side road to the left? People think you might want to turn into there. Bishop Auckland. Serious fault number 3 for you, Rachel. Rachel, what happens is you forget to roll it into first gear and then you try to move off in third and stall. Now, as soon as I realised you weren't going to put it into first gear, I was checking my middle mirror and seeing how close this car was behind, and I was praying that when we move off, I was hoping that he was paying attention, he wouldn't get it going at the back of us, because I've had a few rear-end shunts like this over the years. But luckily for us, when you moved off, he started to move off, but then he's seen you stalled, so he stopped. And I've helped you here. Now, when you stalled, you should have put that straight to first gear, or you would have stalled again, but I was being kind and the examiner would not help you there. You just let you stall again, then you would really get flustered. And why I squealed a little bit is because I thought we were going to get rear-ended.
Should have done that, I think. Fourth exit.
Fourth exit. Need first gear.
Oh! Fourth exit.
Please, yeah.
That's one.
At the roundabout, turn right, it's the fourth exit. Serious fault number 4 for you, Rachel. Rachel, I love your mirror work here, but you've not reacted to what you've seen. You looked in the middle mirror a couple of times and then you checked your dormer and you put the signal on straight away. Now, when you looked in the dormer, this big 4x4 was getting bigger in the dormer, so you should not have indicated. You should have just let this car get level with you, then apply the signal. Now what happens is you start to slow down, then he gets a bit sick and just undertakes you because you moved into the right lane too early. I would have just let this car get past, get level, put my signal on and then move over. But when you look in your dormers, Rachel, I would have took another glance there and you would have seen it getting bigger and bigger, and therefore you should not have moved over. Minor fault number 6, Rachel, you forgot your gear again and you just stall.
Oh, keep forgetting my keys. Fourth exit, you said?
Please, yeah. turn right, it's the third exit.
Check third exit.
Please, it's number 2. Minor fault number 7, Rachel. Rachel, I don't know what you're doing here, but if you look at these road markings and signs, it says buses only on the road and it says no entry to the right. You should have been keeping to the left coming down here. What you do is you go to the right lane. Now you do come across the left lane, you do check your middle mirror, but you needed the left door mirror, and this is why I've given you a minor fault. If I'm going to change lanes this quick, you need the left door mirror, you need time to react, but you got a minor fault because you just use your middle mirror. Most learners would just fail here by cutting across and failing without checking any mirrors, but you check your middle mirror but forget the left door mirror. That's the most important one when changing lanes.
Oh dear.
Next road to the right.
This one here.
Yes. And then take the next immediate left and just drive it forward into a ravine. And be very careful, it's quite tight in here.
So what?
Turn left here, into here. And drive it forward into a bay. Drive it forward into one, yeah. That'll do. Right, turn your car off. Right, how did that feel?
I feel like I failed.
Yeah, you've got 4 serious faults. It's different, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, because I feel like we always talk, so I was thinking, oh, he's not speaking back to me. It's weird. Oh.
Right, can you think of anything you failed on?
Did I pull out too quick at the beginning?
Yeah, well, I only give you a minor for that, but I wouldn't have gone.
Yeah, I saw it too late and I was like, oh, yeah, that was not a good idea.
Now, why I just give a minor? Because what did you do?
I sped up.
You sped up. If you hadn't sped up, I would have given you a serious fault, but you sped up, so well done. But I would have waited, do you think?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, the first serious fault is undue hesitation. We're at the roundabout. Can you remember the car beeping the horn at you?
Yeah.
Explain, because I think you knew.
Yeah, I realised it when it was too late.
Yeah, what were you thinking then?
I wasn't thinking of where they were going. I was rather just waiting for them to go.
All right.
And then I realised, oh, they're going this way. I can just sneak out.
Yay.
It was too late.
There's the roundabout, look. So, you were there.
Yeah.
Now, if they're in the left lane, where have they got to go?
Just straight ahead.
Well, there was a load of traffic behind and they were beeping the horn, and there's a couple of chances you could have gone.
Yeah.
Now, had there been nothing there, I would have just given you a minor fault.
Okay.
But we're holding a lot of traffic up there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Right, the second serious fault was on the dual carriageway, and I think you knew you were doing wrong. What was the speed on the limit on the dual carriageway?
Which one?
Where we're going straight ahead at the roundabout, you went down a big dual carriageway, can you remember? So everybody was overtaken one after the other.
Was I not building up enough speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a pupil fail, Lorraine, that was the roundabout. You went straight down there on the dual carriageway. What was the speed limit on there?
Was it national?
Which is?
It should be like 50. 45.
70.
Oh, was it? Okay.
70, and you were only doing 46. It took us a while to get to 46. Can you remember? Everybody was overtaking you, and I think you were nothing. You were looking, thinking, I'm doing something wrong here. This doesn't feel right. So it was just too slow.
Okay.
And the next one, Can you remember when you stalled?
When I came off.
Yes.
Yeah.
This roundabout here. So you were there, look, and you left it in third gear. Now there was a young lady to the left of us. Did you see this guy behind? Did you hear him swearing and that? Shouting?
No.
Well, he was shouting at the young lady in front just because you didn't go.
Okay.
She's just gone swearing, gone ballistic. But what happened was you left it in third. Now, when you left it in third, I knew we were going to stall. Now, I'm sitting looking in the door, in the middle mirror, and I'm thinking, oh, he looks all right. He doesn't look like an impatient type.
Okay.
And so what happened? You stalled on the roundabout, and then I
Yeah.
thought he was going to go into the back of us.
Okay. Oh.
So you've got to be careful there. Now, again, had there been nobody in that area, I would have just given you a minor fault.
Okay.
But you should have been doing that rolling first. You agree? That felt horrible, didn't it? Now, why I squealed? Because I thought he was going to hit us.
Yeah.
And because I knew what he was going to do, but he stopped. He was on the ball, so that was good. Right, last serious fault was this roundabout here. Well, on this road actually. So, can remember I should have turned right for Spennymoor, 4th exit. Remember the dual carriageway?
No.
No? Right, well, we're on a dual carriage and it says turn right 4th exit for Spennymoor, where you stalled on the roundabout again.
Okay.
Now, when you looked in your mirrors, but you looked in the door mirror, there was a great big 4x4 coming down here. Now, when you looked in the door mirror, I looked and he's getting bigger and he was going quite fast.
Okay.
So, what do you think you could have done there?
Was that as I was going off onto an exit?
No, you were going to change lanes.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So I looked in the mirrors and they're seeing this big car getting bigger.
Okay.
What could you have done better there?
Maybe waited.
You could have not put this, just took your foot off the gas, let him get past, and then put the signal on. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Now what you done is you put the signal on and you moved over. Now what did he do?
Slowed. He has to slow down.
Well, what did he do though?
Oh, he went round.
He went round you and come back.
Right.
Does that make sense? I've got it on the video. So what I would have done there is you should have took another look in the dormer and you should have said, when you look, you should have said, oh, there's a car there.
Okay.
Took another, is it getting bigger? Yeah, it's getting bigger. Right, well, I'll just off the gas, let the car get to there, then put the signal and move over and then, yeah?
Okay.
But what you done is you just moved over and you'll see on video where he just comes past like that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right, go on, off you go. And your parking at the start was painful to watch, wasn't it?
Yep. It was painful to do. That's why.
Was it?